Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. Welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to a new video. It's been a while since I filmed a weekend vlog, so I'm gonna take you guys along on my weekend this weekend. It's Friday today, which I often take as a day off. It's 11:20. I've been up for a couple hours now, just laying in bed finishing my book. I just finished The Song of Achilles. I'm not sure if I want to give it 4 stars or 5 stars. I'm undecided. I'm gonna think about it for a little bit because I literally just finished it, but clearly it was so good. I'm a lover of Greek mythology, and it's been so long since I've been in that world, and when I heard about this book, I was so excited to read it. It came out in 2012, and it's having a resurgence online thanks to TikTok and YouTube and all of those wonderful things, and it is a retelling of the story of Achilles and Patroclus and their lives together. I especially loved the beginning of the book and the end of the book. They were just both so compelling and so beautifully written. You know, sometimes it takes a little while to get into a book. Like, you have to read a few chapters before you can really get into it. I was into this book literally within the first sentence. It's so beautifully written, but also very simple. I feel like I've read some books recently where the authors are trying to write really stylistically or come off sounding really smart and have their books come off feeling and sounding very well written, but they just don't have the skill to really get it there, whereas this is clearly not that. It is so beautifully well written while at the same time being simple, and it just literally like massaged my brain as I read it. So I highly recommend. It has 1.5 million reviews on Goodreads, and it has a 4.32 rating. So it's a beautiful, wonderful book, and I feel like everyone would enjoy it. I'm leaning towards a 5-star. The only reason I'm hesitating is because there was like a little lull in the middle where there was a lot of war stuff happening that I was like less into. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see where I land, but it's time to get up and do something. Will and I are gonna go to hot yoga at 1 o'clock, so I don't wanna eat anything before then. So I won't make lunch. I think instead what I'm gonna do is get my kit ready for work tomorrow, just pack everything up, and I need to clean all of my brushes as well. So maybe I'll do that, and then yeah, it'll probably be just about time to get ready to go for yoga. Getting ready to leave for yoga, but I wanted to show you guys these new pants that I got from Lulu. It's like impossible to give you a good angle, but it's a new style and a new fabric from them. They're made especially for the hot room, so they're really great at like drying after they get drenched. Anybody who's done a class in a hot room knows like you just become like fully soaked in sweat. And with these guys, by the time I leave the studio and walk home, they're almost fully dry, which is really cool. There are a few downsides. The first of which is that they 100% are not sweatproof. Like, they show liquid like crazy, which is shocking to me considering what they're made for, but it's probably just this color. It's kind of weird to me how much sweat they show. And then the other thing is that, like, because of the type of fabric that they are, you will get a little bit of VPL, but that type of thing doesn't really bother me, and they feel really good to stretch in and work out in, and they're a little bit more compressive than my Aligns, which is really nice. So yeah, I just wanted to show them to you because I've Had them for a couple weeks now, and I kind of wanted to test them out before I talked about them. They're such a pretty color too. Hi, it has been so many hours. It's like 6:45 in the evening right now. Crazy. When we got home from yoga, we had lunch, and then Will and I both fell asleep. And often if I have a nap in the afternoon like that, I'll usually sleep for like 30 minutes and then wake back up again. But we slept for like 2.5 hours. We went into full REM mode. I was shocked to wake up and find that it was 6:20 in the evening. We have plans tonight. A few months ago, we tried to get tickets to Avril Lavigne. She's playing at Budweiser, and we were unsuccessful at getting them when they first went on sale. So we decided to put the concert in our calendars anyways, and to try and get last minute tickets from a reseller online. People say that if you just wait until the very last minute on the ticket websites, you can get some good deals on tickets. So we're gonna attempt to do that because why not? But while we wait for that time to come, we're gonna go have dinner. So we're gonna go to a new restaurant slash cocktail bar. It's either called Astoria or Gloria. I'm not 100% sure. Guess we'll find out very shortly, but it's just at the underneath the Great Hall. It's not too far of a walk slash bike from the concert. So if we do get tickets, then we'll be able to mosey on down. And if we don't, then we'll just be able to hang out and have an extra drink. So we're gonna head over there now. It's supposed to rain. I was gonna wear a cute outfit, like one of my Skims tube tops with some denim shorts, but it's gonna be rainy. So I'm just wearing a regular Skims t-shirt and some bike shorts, and I'm gonna wear literally my rain jacket. So let's go and we'll see what happens. Hello. We did not get tickets. I scrolled like every 5 minutes for hours. The prices just never came down far enough, and there weren't really that many available, so I don't know if this strategy is a good strategy. But this was like the perfect concert to do it with because I'm sad and disappointed. I feel like it would have been really fun and really nice to see Avril, but also I'm not like devastated, you know? So it's good. We had a really big dinner. I'm so full. And we're just walking home, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is a very respectable 8:42 a.m., which is a really nice time for me to be up and getting ready on a Saturday. I'm just getting ready for work. I have a wedding this morning. It's only 4 girls, so it's from 10:30 to 2:30, which is just really, it feels basically like a day off, honestly. But I'm getting ready. I have my toast, coffee, and tons of time until I have to leave. So I feel like I'm gonna do a pretty like full-on makeup look for work. It's funny what full-on makeup consists of now compared to what it used to be, but yeah, I'm gonna do like foundation, eyeshadow, eyeliner, all the good stuff. So I guess while I'm getting ready here, I'll share with you guys a couple updates that I've been wanting to share with you. Just a few little book updates. So before A Song of Achilles, I read 2 books that I briefly mentioned on here that I thought I would just give a little summary of. So one was The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I was in the mood for just like a really surface level romance book where I knew we were gonna have a happy ending. The plot was fun and interesting, but like not too deep, and it was just a really easy read. It's about a woman who works in a publishing house who lives in New York City, and she lives in her aunt's apartment. and her aunt told her that her apartment was magic and that the person who lives there can go back in time. And so this ends up happening, and our main character ends up going back in time and meeting this guy, and they have a romance. And then I won't share any more about what happens, but it was very predictable, very formulaic, and I don't know, I couldn't really relate to either of the characters. I didn't really like the guy, and I didn't really find it believable that they fell in love like so quickly. But it's just all to be expected in that type of book. And I mean, we have a time traveling magical apartment, so we have to kind of suspend belief for that anyway. So while we're at it, we might as well suspend belief about the relationship. And yeah, it was good, not great, nothing special, but I felt like it really helped me just get more into the mode of reading, which is what I was looking for it to do. So I gave that one 3 out of 5 stars. And then I got back to the Hurricane Wars. So this is a long ass fantasy book that was recommended somewhere on the internet, and I think probably the reason that I went for it was because a lot of people describe it as having this really long, drawn out, slow burn romance, which I really like. I'm all about like the angstiness of the romance. For me, if a couple gets together like too early in a book and then they're like going through turmoil together, I'm not as into that type of romance as like really the back and forth and like the struggle of them actually getting together in the first place. So this book was a full-on fantasy book set in like a full-on world that the author had to build, and honestly I almost did not finish reading this book. I got halfway through before I had to return it back to the library, and I considered not going back on hold for it again. It just I don't know, it was poorly written. Honestly, I was talking earlier in this video about the Song of Achilles and about how the author was able to write so beautifully but so simply, and Hurricane Wars was kind of the opposite of that, where I felt like the author was trying really hard, like trying really hard to be smart and to have like a really well-written book, but it just came off as like trying too hard. Just a lot of her word choices and her setups, like it just, I don't know. It was tough to read. I found myself just not really caring about the world or caring about the characters, but in the end, I did want to know what happened, and so I decided to pick it up and read the last half of the book. And so I did end up finishing it, and I will say, once I got to about the 55% mark, I got like really quite into it. Things really started to pick up. We got a lot more action. Things started to move. We were done with a lot of the world building and got to actually focus on the plot and the story and the relationship and the romance. And yeah, I just really enjoyed the second half of it much more than the first, so I'm happy that I did decide to finish it. But yeah, I think I also gave this one 3 out of 5 stars because it had a great ending. Yep, 3 out of 5. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend it to anyone because getting through that first 55 to 60% of the book was really a struggle. And honestly, I don't think it's really worth it to get to the action that happens at the end. There are so many other amazing fantasy books that you can read. Like, you don't need to read this one. And yeah, now that I have, is a second and I think a third book that will eventually come out. So I will for sure be picking up the second one because, as I said, I really want to know how things go. But yeah, unless you're really into a lot of super wordy world building, then I don't think there's really much to enjoy there. So yeah, those are my 2 little book updates. I randomly reached for this Natasha Denona bronze palette. I haven't used this in so long, but it's so pretty. It's so shimmery. I have some other updates to give you guys. I've been doing a little bit of shopping. I have a couple of Sephora hauls to show you. I did a Korean skincare order, so I'm going to show you guys that too, but we'll do that later today. For now, I'm just going to finish getting ready and I'll show you the finished look. done peachy tones all summer, just like more warm tone on the eyes and like a peachy tone blush. I've been like so into the cool tone pinks, but I'm digging this. I'm digging it. Makeup is so fun. It's just so fun to play. Okay, so I'm pretty much done. Just gonna add a little bit of this highlight. I will eventually put something sheer and glossy on my lips, but I'm gonna finish eating and drinking my coffee before I do that. I'm just gonna let my hair air dry, eat the rest of my breakfast, drink the rest of my coffee, and I'll see you guys when we're out on the road. Hi, guys. It's 2:30. It is pouring rain. It is a thunderstorm. The power went out briefly while we were getting ready. I feel bad. I feel so bad for my bride. She's so sweet. She's doing an outdoor ceremony and it's literally the worst possible weather. I'm hoping that everything blows over for her by the time it's time for her to like actually do her stuff, but yeah, I'm feeling for her. But besides that, everything went really well. I tried to take a video of her makeup, but it was so dark in there and my light that I used to take photos with was dead. If you see the video right now, you see it. If you don't, the video didn't work out. But yeah, guys, everything went really good. 4 girls from 10:30 to 2:30, like just a dream wedding day. So everything was perfect. We finished on time. I'm gonna head home now. It's gonna be very trafficy in my neighborhood, but that's fine. That's just how it is. And Will's making us chicken Caesar salad for lunch. And I can't wait to eat it. I'm so hungry. So I guess I'll see you guys later. I'll do my my Sephora unboxing with you. Hi. I really don't know what time it is. Maybe around 4? 4:40. It's almost 5. Crazy. I had some lunch and changed into my pajamas. I'm feeling very cozy. And I thought I would just unbox a package with you guys. I was just innocently laying in bed the other night and my friend Jenny sent me a friends and family discount code for Sephora. And I was just like, you know what? Let me do a little shop. Let me get a few things. So the first thing I got were these facial radiance pads with glycolic acid and lactic acids, safe for sensitive skin from First Aid Beauty. I use these in my makeup kit so often I encounter clients who don't regularly exfoliate their skin, and having exfoliated skin is like the #1 thing that's gonna make your makeup look good, honestly. So these are really nice because they help me do a really gentle exfoliation. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as if someone is regularly exfoliating, but it helps to do a really surface level, gentle exfoliation, and it's not too harsh. So if someone has more sensitive skin, it's still okay for them. So I really love these. I went through a whole container of them so far this year, and I picked them up again with the friends and family discount. And then I got a few things for myself as well. So I picked up a Gimme Brow. I am in need of a new brow gel. The one I've been using is from Glossier and it's been like basically empty for so long, but I keep like trying to like scrape out the edges and make it work. I recently bought a Benefit brow pencil in the color 3.75 and I really liked it. It's like a warmer brown tone, so I got this in the same shade as that. So I'm excited to have that, and yeah, it's something I really needed. I also have been struggling so hard with bronzer this year. I really don't know what it is, but I just haven't been liking any of the bronzers that I've tried. I think I've tried like 4 bronzers this year, powder ones, and I just haven't loved any of the colors of them. I was kind of clicking around on the website and I decided to just go with like an oldie but a goodie, a classic, a cult favorite. This is Hoola bronzer, also from Benefit actually. It still comes in the cute little cardboard packaging, but it's so much more like skinny now. This used to be so fat. Do you guys remember that? Here's what it looks like. I don't know, guys. I know I want something matte, which this is, but yeah, we'll have to try it out together in a video and see. I just was like, let me go with something that's like a product that I've loved before in the past, because then I feel like I'll have a better chance of enjoying it now. And then I wanted to get something from this brand, Say. I've never tried anything from them before, and so many of my friends and like people that I follow on Instagram like love different products from this brand. So I got the Glossy Bounce Hydrating Lip Oil in the color Dream, which I'm like kind of afraid because it was like this purpley looking color, but then when I looked at pictures of people actually wearing it, I thought it looked so pretty. So, oh, it's so dark. What did I do? Okay, let's try it out, shall we? Let's give it a go. I know it's very dark in here, like lighting wise. Oh, I thought I was gonna have like a lovely juicy smell. It does not. The little applicator is not gigantic, but not tiny either. It smells kind of like Play-Doh-y. It must be a clean beauty brand. Like they must not put any fragrance in it. I'm not gonna lie, I love a little fragrance in my lip products. But what do we think? The applicator feels so nice. Like I just want to keep like rubbing it on my lip. It feels so good. What do we think? What do we think of the color? What do we think of the shine? I don't even have a mirror. I literally just have this little viewfinder here. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I like the color. I don't really think it's anything special. It doesn't look super glossy. Like I really thought it was gonna be very like wet and glossy. And it's shiny. I don't know. It's just fine. It's whatever. I feel like there's products on the market like this that are better, so I don't know. You guys tell me. But that was my little order of things that I got for myself. And then actually last week I did another Sephora order because I needed to get a couple of concealers for my makeup kit. So I did end up picking up 2 of the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealers. This is the concealer that I use in my day-to-day life. I have it on right now. I used to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer in my makeup kit, but it's discontinued, and the one that they came out with is just not good for me. It's really light coverage. So I need something a little bit more full coverage for my long wear full coverage looks that I do for work, and the Too Faced is the best one that I have been able to find so far. I really actually like the Makeup by Mario one as well, but it's just so expensive. It's the same price as the Too Faced one, and I think it's either like a third or it's way less product. Let me look it up actually. Okay, yeah, so the Makeup by Mario concealer is 0.2 fluid ounces. Too Faced is 0.45 fluid ounces. So you get more than double the product in the Too Faced, and it's the same price. So I just couldn't justify filling my kit up with these concealers. They're too expensive for that. So I went with the Too Faced. The only reason why I haven't been super keen on using these concealers in my kit up to this point is because they're just a little bit too matte for my dry skin girls. The Makeup Forever Self-Setting HD, it was matte but super thin, so even if someone had really dry under eyes, it didn't emphasize the dryness at all. This concealer is amazing. It has really great coverage. It's really long wear, but anybody who has a super dry under eye, it's just gonna look a little heavy and a little dry. So I do have a couple shades of it in my kit now. I'm gonna experiment with it. I'm gonna experiment with doing extra hydrating under the eyes and things like that and see if I can make it work for everyone. But I'm still gonna be on the search for something else to use in there. But yeah, for the meantime, we're gonna go with the Too Faced. I also ended up getting a new shampoo and conditioner to try. I am just running out of the ones that I'm using right now, and I decided to go with the Living Proof curl shampoo. I've never tried this before. I think it's a newer line from Living Proof. This is for waves, curls, and coils. Sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. I haven't actually smelled this yet. Yeah, it's summer, so I've just been letting my hair air dry every day, and I do have quite a bit of wave in my hair. So I thought it would be, I don't know, fun to see what a curl shampoo and conditioner do. Like, will it make my hair more curly? We'll see. That would be fun. So yeah, I got those as well. And then the last thing I had in that order last week was this Tower 28 SOS Daily Balancing Gel Cleanser. I was looking for a new cleansing oil slash cleansing balm because the one I had been using I used up. And this was described on the website as a makeup remover, and then I saw like in the reviews people were saying it did a good job of removing their makeup. But then when I got it and I used it for the first time, I realized like this is not a makeup removing product. This is fully a cleanser. It says this daily gentle cleanser has the power to do everything you want, aka easily remove makeup, SPF, oils, and dirt without burning the eyes or leaving skin tight. I mean, you would have to have like the smallest amount of makeup on your face for this to actually remove it. For me, this is a second step cleanse. So I ended up buying a different cleansing balm, and I'm gonna keep this for when my CeraVe cleanser runs out and I can use this one instead. Hello.
Hello. Did you finish filming?
I just got a package from Merit. I'm not gonna open this right now because I'm gonna open this in a different video, but they have a new product that's coming out that I'm excited about. And then yeah, the last thing that I wanted to show you guys was some new skincare. I ordered a few things from a Korean skincare website. I went on there because I wanted to get some cleansing balm. So this is the one that I ended up going with. Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm Original. So far so good. Does a really nice job of removing the makeup. It has a nice smell. It rinses fairly clean, so I've been enjoying this so far, and it's at a really good price point. I love Korean skincare for that reason. And then while I was on the website, I picked up a couple of other little things as well. So I've been using them for a few days now, and so far I'm really happy. So my skin has been awful. I've been having terrible breakouts along my jaw, the worst that I've had in years. And so I wanted to get some products that were focused on clearing up acne. So the first thing I got is this Necific Origin Red Salicylic Acid Toner. I have another salicylic acid product that works really well for my skin, but it's super strong. So I never feel like I can use a lot of it or use it for many days in a row without really irritating my skin. So I wanted to get something that was a little bit gentler that also had salicylic acid in it so that I could use it every day without just making my skin feel really dry and inflamed. And so far I've really been enjoying this. It feels really nice. My acne has completely cleared up. I can't say whether or not that's due to the skincare. It hasn't been long enough for me to determine that yet. My acne is often very tied to my cycle, so it is very possible that things are just clear right now because of where I'm at in my cycle, but I can definitely keep you guys updated. If things stay really good, then we can attribute that to at least partially the skincare. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this toner. And then on top of that, I've been using my Essentree Mugwort Ampoule. So you guys know this is one of my favorite skincare products. I ran out of it and I thought I had extras, but I couldn't find them anywhere. So I ended up picking up another bottle of this stuff from the Korean skincare website as well. Mugwort is really good for calming down the skin, helping with redness and inflammation. So this could be another product that's really helping with my skin. Those two together I feel like have been, just great. I've been doing this as part of my daily skincare routine. And then I also just picked up some pimple patches. I ran out of the ones that I was using, so I got these ones to try. This is the website that I ordered from, the K Shop, and they shipped from Montreal, so I think they're a Canadian company. Everything came in like one day, which was great, and it was free shipping. And they're clear hydrocolloid dots for fast healing and antibacterial protection. I am a pimple patch fan. I've only used these I think once so far, so I don't know if I can say whether they're good or not. I am kind of under the impression that they're all very much the same, but I don't know. I'll keep trying them and I can update you guys once I've been using them for a little bit longer. That's everything. I feel like I've shown you a few things that I've bought in this video that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about. That's everything that I have new in my life. Now I can kind of see this lip a bit better. I do like the color and I think it looks nice and it'll be a good one to have in my bag, but yeah, I just wish it like had a nice smell. It's pretty glossy actually. Okay, my throat literally hurts from talking to you guys. So I'm gonna go relax. I'm gonna watch probably some YouTube and then I'm gonna make nachos for dinner, which I'm very excited about. Usually on Friday nights after yoga, we have kind of like a fun, easy dinner. And we didn't do that yesterday because we ended up going out for dinner. So we're gonna have our fun, easy dinner tonight instead. So I'm gonna hang out for a bit. We're gonna have nachos. We're gonna watch Big Brother. I can't wait. Good morning. As you can see, the sun is out. We thought it was gonna be raining and cloudy all day today, but it looks like we have a little bit of sun this morning. So we're going for a little coffee walk. We're going to Cafe 23, which is our favorite, and we haven't been there forever. I feel like we haven't had a chill. One of their specialty like summer drinks off their summer menu. In Mexico City I had a cardamom latte that I just loved, and this is a cardamom rose, so I got it iced with oat. It doesn't taste the same as the Mexico City one. The cardamom is like way more like true to what cardamom actually tastes like, so it's like a little bit bitter. I wouldn't order it again, but I'm not mad at it. Hello, it's almost 3. After the park, we stopped at the grocery store and picked up a few little snacks because we are hosting our friends this afternoon. We normally like to meet in a park or someone's backyard in the summer, but there is clouds and rain rolling in this afternoon, so we thought it would be fun to have some of our friends over to our place and use our pool. We have a pool in our condo. I've literally never used it myself. Will's used it for exercise a couple times, but I've literally never been in there since we moved in. But it seemed kind of like the perfect little activity that we could do with the kids and have it be indoors. Yeah, we're excited. We're looking forward. Right now, Phil and Courtney are coming over, and then potentially some others may join depending on other factors. But yeah, we're excited. We're looking forward to having everyone. So I got my swimsuit on. We've got some snacks. We've got some different drinks for everyone. I thought I would just like throw a braid in my hair. I can't even remember the last time I braided my hair, but let's give this a go. The thing about braids is that they take, that's not gonna work. They take practice. I might be able to do it if it's like on the side. I'm finally getting my hair cut next week. I've been growing out some of the shorter layers from the top for the last like 6 or 7 months. And I feel like they're finally starting to grow out, and my hair is pretty like in need of a chop. So I booked in. Okay, I can't do it. Pony it is. Hi. It is 7:40, so it's been a long day. I feel so tired. Swimming, first of all, and playing with babies is exhausting, but we had the best day. Like, the best day hanging out with our friends. Such a good time. It's Sunday. Sunday is me and Will's special order and dinner day. So we went with sushi today. So in here there is some inari sushi, sweet potato, and cucumber. This is Will's little sushi combo. There's no soups. It did us so dirty. And then I always get this teriyaki box. It has tempura, battered tofu, rice, and japchae noodles. And then we usually get soup and salad, but it didn't come with soups. And a couple of weeks ago, House of the Dragon ended, and we were just feeling this really big, like, gap in our Sundays. We wanted something to watch, so we started rewatching Game of Thrones. Will and I have both watched it together all the way through, like in real time when the episodes were coming out on TV. And then I watched it myself once after that. So this is my third time rewatching it. And yeah, we're just gonna make our way through Game of Thrones over the next few Sundays. But yeah, guys, I'm so tired. I'm very sure that after we eat this dinner, I'm gonna pass out. So I'm gonna end this weekend vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. Yeah, it was really nice hanging out with you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.